Thank you.
That was weird. It says I have a new message on my
Anybody want to go to Paris with this half yard?
answering machine, which is
I like
annoying.
The scale of the
Oh, like, don't call me. Anybody who calls me, they have the wrong number.
Is it in French? I'm not sure.
I have literally never gotten a phone call, and it was actually for me. Unless it was my mom. Which is so annoying. I'm about to just have the phone shut off. Unplug it from
she's having in New Mexico, and she's got a big following on Instagram, and she shared it on her Instagram. I was so excited and promoted me.
Good morning.
That's just about you guys. And I told her, wait till you see the vintage coming in the mail this week. Ooh.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning.
All right, the cats are back. You guys.
I don't go live with anybody, sorry. I don't do live. Joe, good morning. Thank you. How is everybody? I'm so annoyed. I want to post on... Okay, look, I'm not like a person who... Yeah, it's petty and posts on Facebook about every issue of my life. And I just don't do that. But man, I just went to Dunkin'. And this cop... Okay, we all have been to Dunkin'. We know that, like, sometimes the parking lot can be screwy, you know? Like, you better stay, to this side or else this person can't get out of the parking lot, you know? Okay, well, he's literally in the middle. Like, there's the lane that shows with the arrow of where you should be parked, waiting in line for your, waiting in line to order. And then there's the parking lot. He's literally in the middle of the parking lot. So I pulled up right behind him and I honked one time. He put his car in park so quick and he got out. And thank you for the headband. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the heart me. Thank you. Good morning. He put it in park and he got out. He literally threw the door open. It's cold. It's cold out. It's cold outside. It's, chilly here. Yeah, he got out. And he literally came, I had rolled the window down and he came he looked behind his truck. Like, he looked to see if I could get through. And then he came, like, close over to my, he didn't come to me, but he was, like, definitely, he was like, I'm moving, okay? And I was like, don't be mad at me because you're in the wrong. Like, you're literally in the wrong. This is why I hate, like, you're so fucking entitled. Like, you literally think that you belong in the middle of the parking lot. Why? Because you're a police officer? Like, we're just human. We're both the same. Like, you're literally the same as me. You're not above me. You're not below me. I'm not above you or below you. Like, we're all human. Why do you have to treat me so differently? So and there were two guys that were walking. He didn't have, obviously he was in the, he didn't get his coffee yet. And he looked like he just woke, like he looked, like he just woke up, like he's fresh faced and whatever. And he was so mad. So I yelled back, I said, don't be mad at me because you are in the middle of the fucking parking lot. Like, what are you doing? Could you imagine, like, and then I started thinking, and then he slowly, like, he couldn't move over because he was behind another car, but, like, he was in the middle of the parking lot, but behind another car. You know what I mean? Like, they were, like, the next car to order, and then he was, like, he could have been way over to that side. He should have been way over to that side. If it was me, I would have been way over to that side. No, he literally blocked. There was a car trying to come in. They couldn't come in. I was trying to go out. I couldn't go out. It was a whole thing. Could you imagine if it would have kept getting back, like, more and more backed up? Like, dude, I hope you have the day you deserve. You don't sit there and yell at me because you're in the wrong. I don't care. But anyways, moral of the story. It makes me want to post on Facebook because I live in a small area and I know that they would see it on Facebook. And say, like, to the douchebag, I said no. Like, don't fucking add me. I'm not going live with you. Like, who do you think you are? Like, you are not entitled to be sitting in the middle of the parking lot Oh. I don't care. It's not about that. It's about the fact that he did that because he was wrong. And like, just pisses me off because they think they're so entitled. They think that I know, glad I'm safe too. Glad I'm safe too. Like, what are you gonna pull up on me like that? You know what I mean? Like, he literally got out of his vehicle and everything. Like, I don't care if you're a police officer or not. You shouldn't do that. Especially if you're in the wrong. Like, there was no reason for him to act like that. But I don't care. Everybody in the parking lot was laughing. Literally. The two guys that were trying to get to their car, they were like, they looked at me and gave me, you know, they like waved to me like, you know, have a good day. I'm like, you have a good day too. Because you know what? We all saw what the fuck just happened. And I don't care. That just set me right off for the whole day. It's just shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of stuff that makes you... People are like, oh, you don't like cops. No, it's not that I don't like cops. It's the fact that they act like that, and then they think that they're better than you. Like, dude, you were probably, like, bullied or something in high school or middle school or all the way through school, and now you think you're gonna do it to the public? Like, that's 9 times out of 10... That's what the fucking problem is with the cop. Like, that's their personal problem. And they have to take it out on the public. It should be a requirement that you didn't get bullied in school. That should be a requirement as a cop. Because that's literally, like, what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you become a cop in your hometown. It's because you want to get all the little assholes that treated you like shit your whole life growing up, you know? Like, that's how many times, you know, maybe when you're a kid, you know, oh, I want to be a police officer and a firefighter and save the day. Okay, that's like a child's mentality. But, like, once you grow up and you're an adult, that's not the fucking case anymore. You know? That's not. That's not the case. Yeah, real strong. It's like if you're in, like, the, you know, like, oh, what did you get? Your little Boy Scout brownie badge? That's Girl Scouts and that's two things combined. But you got your little, you what's it called? Not upgraded. You leveled up. You leveled up and you got your, I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole badge. That's the badge you got when you became a cop. And then there's, like, some cops that are just like, man, you don't need to be, like, you are the best thing that has ever walked this world, you know what I mean? But how many times have you ever said that about a cop? How many times have you ever said, like, wow, that was so helpful. He was so nice. He helped me out so much. How many times do you say that about a cop? You don't. What is up with this English accent we've got going on with my Bluetooth? She's from England. Oh. Charge. Okay, pre-charge. Let me find the charge. Let me find the charger.
Power off.
She got real loud to tell me she was turning off, didn't she? She is a loud girl. She wants to be heard. Just kidding. I gotta get my fire's going up too high. I can smell it. The fire's getting too hot. She is a-blazing. She's a-blazing. It's cold, girls. It's a cold girls' day.
Flower power for spring. Very pretty. There's your scale.
Oh, my.
I'll have to get my feet out. Do I need to get my feet out for the crowd?
Alright, what are we doing today? Today, my goal is to... What am I doing? Oh, spatula.
Alright, this is a good one, guys. Spirit to create free spirit dance moves.
Oh, it's so cold. It's literally 19 degrees. Like, what in the fuck?
Free spirit dance moves.
Why?
This on weekend. Isn't that gorgeous?
Why are we back here?
That color.
Like, we're supposed to be going the other direction.
The next one you have seen, but there's new people.
Yeah.
They've run it again. Spring, a spring color.
19 degrees.
Full cottons, guys. Okay, this one I have to measure. Another weird piece.
Oh my god, did you guys hear about that story? I'm just thinking about cops and whatnot, but like, have you guys ever heard that, did you ever hear that story that happened? I don't know where it happened, but it happened, and it was a woman, and she called the police thinking that somebody was somebody was breaking into her house or something like that, and she was hiding behind the kitchen sink. Like, she was like, the front door was like, you know, like if you're sitting at the kitchen sink, you could see the front door and it was in front of her. And the cops came, they broke into her house, I think, or busted into the house, and they thought that she was the intruder, and they shot and took her out. I don't think I could say that, sorry. I'm not used to thinking about what I'm saying on here because I don't usually say things like this, but they took her down, took her completely out, and she was the one who called. That's what I'm saying. Like, the police, fuck the police. Sorry. They fucking took her down, and she's the one who needed help. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I know. Did you know what I'm talking about? If you read, check out 900 by John Douglas.
Anna got this yesterday.
Oh, I don't read, but I'm sure I could listen to it on like an audiobook. I like to listen to, I like, you know, stuff like that, but I don't have the patience or the, I don't even know what it's called, the patience to read. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't have the, I can't sit down and read a book. That's just never happened. I've never done that, actually. And, you know, oh, sit down and read a book. Yeah, right. I would not be able to sit still for a second. I just can't help myself. I just have to move around. I am not a sit still kind of person. It is crazy. It's so bad. That's so bad. It's so bad, and that is so wrong. Poor woman. Now, I don't know all the circumstances, you know, we don't know the whole story, but it's just things like that that make you think and make you, you know, have your own mind made up already. I have a family member who is a cop, and I haven't talked to them in a long time. I have nothing against him, but I don't know. It's the sense of entitlement and the attitude change and all of the things, you know, that make them feel that they are that they're better than you and that they are above you. And I don't like to surround myself with people who are like that. Who wants to be on the bottom? Like, why would you surround yourself with a bunch of people who think that they're better than you? You know what I mean? Like, I'm the shit, she's nothing. but let's all still hang out and hee hee ha ha. Like, no.
Now, if you want another half,
Same thing with the cop that lives around
another
here.
half, I'll run it in case you're in a full yard.
The guy that lives down the street from here,
Really
he
pretty.
drives his car full speed around. Like, if I were to do that, could you imagine? You know what I mean? It's just this simple fact that it's just not fair. Like, he will literally roll through the hills here
Like
with
this way better.
his shit blaring. Like, what are you doing? Oh my god, one day, it was like hours. I literally kept hearing him go up and down the hills here. I live in like a bunch of hilly area.
You like that?
And he literally was just riding up and down. Like, I could look through the trees and see the road, the highway right there, and see him with his lights back and forth, back and forth. Like, what are you doing?
We'll run it again.
You're just blasting your fucking sounds, like your not your lights, your whatever it's called, your siren. Very strange.
Jules likes it. Jules. Wait,
Very strange.
Another half is
What are we
running,
gonna-
and then that'll be it on this one.
I have leftovers from last night. I'll just eat that for dinner, and you guys can have a hot dog or
fabric
something.
bags.
What is the issue? Oh.
All right, there you go. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad I'm not getting a bunch of...
$6.99 next.
Good morning! I'm glad I'm not getting a bunch of hate for saying that.
This is a good one.
I'm glad that everybody can...
Butler for Roe
Well,
Westminster.
maybe not everybody, but
Scream Summer, guys.
some people can agree.
This is $7
Right.
half today. So pretty. Love that color. Look at the size of the flowers.
Alright, now, we gotta see what's going on with
This
this.
is stuff I grabbed.
Good morning! I agree too. I couldn't agree even anymore.
This one is Timeless Treasures. Before I run it, I want to...
And then they want to ask you, like, if they pull you over, you know, and you're all worked up, and then they want to act like, you know, what's your problem? Well, motherfucker, like, what do you mean, what's my problem? I'm just driving down the road, minding my business. Yeah, I might be speeding a little bit, but, like, I'm not no, you know, I'm not doing anything really wrong. I might just be going, you know, a little fast, and I'm on the highway. See, my issue is I cry. I'm a crybaby, so I mean I can't help it. But like literally, anytime I've only been pulled over a few times, knock on wood. But like anytime, last time I got pulled over, oh I lost it. I had a whole fucking,
Background.
I just lost my mind because I was it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I was the only person on the highway. It was Memorial Day, and that's why I was the only person. That's why I got pulled over, because the cops don't even sit on where I was, but it's because it was Memorial Day, and, you know, holiday. Oh no, I'm not going to cry now. I'm just saying if I get pulled over, that's just what happens. I just can't, it just happens. I can't help it. But, so I am going, I'm doing like 85 on the highway, you know, whatever, the speed's like 50, okay, whatever, so what? So, I do that all the time. So I'm going, you know, coming home, and I'm heading home from Lowe's. I was going to get a couple plug plants, and I left my dogs at home. I had puppies at the time. This was a couple years ago. I haven't been pulled over since then, but left the dogs at home, had a litter of puppies also at home. So I was trying to hurry up, and it was early. You know, I knew that if I left and went early, I'd get back early. Whatever. He pulls me over and asks me, you know, and before he comes over to the car, I already started crying because I was just like, damn it, like I knew I was going to be in trouble or something. I didn't know what was going to happen because I knew I was going fast. And then something flipped a switch in me, and I turned from sad to like pissed off. And I was like, when he came over to the window, yeah, I was crying and I was acting like a fool, crying. And I was like, I know the only reason you pulled me over was because I was speeding and I was the only car on the road. And he looked at me and I said, you singled me out and you pulled me over. I told him, I'm telling him all of this stuff. Like, it is 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get home to my dogs. He didn't even ask. Well, he said something. I don't remember what he said, but I just started letting him have it. And not letting him have it, but just dumping on him. And so I'm like, telling him I have my dogs at home. He's like, do you have kids? Do you drive like this if you have kids? Do you have kids in the car? Or do you drive like this if you have your kids in the car? I said, I don't have kids. I have dogs. And he was like, oh, okay. And he's like, let me see your whatever and whatever they ask for. So I gave him whatever and whatever. And he takes it back to his car. And I swear, it was like he was just sitting there staring at me through the mirror. Like, I could see him and, staring at me through the mirror. He was in front of me. How did he get in front of me? I don't remember how he got in front of me. I think he was in front of me. I don't remember. But regardless, I told him that, I really don't appreciate. And he's like, why are you so upset? There's something else going on. And then they want to try to play therapist. And he's like, you're reacting, you're acting, what did he say? You're reacting like something else is wrong, I think is what he said. You're reacting like something else is wrong. What else is wrong? You don't have anything in your trunk, do you? And I was like, flowers? Like, look, I don't care. We'll get out and look in the trunk together. Like, what do you fucking want me to have in the back? Acting? I'm not acting. What are you talking about? So then, he's like, right, like, go ahead, look in the trunk. Like, what the fuck? Whatever. Like, at this point, I don't even care. Like, just fucking let me go. You only stopped me because I was the only car coming up and down the highway. Like, that was it. I know there was not a single car that even passed us. And that's how, that's how dead it was early in the morning. And I just was so annoyed. What am I saying? So then he comes back. Then he comes back with my stuff. And he gives it to me, and he's like, he says, that's when he said something about, you're really reacting like there's something else wrong, and, are you sure there's nothing else wrong? I was like, no, you never seen somebody that has anxiety? Like, you never dealt with somebody who has anxiety? And I took my sunglasses off, and I was crying, and I looked at him, and, like, dead in his eyes, and I don't usually do that kind of stuff. Like, I don't ever look at anybody in their eyes, ever. Not even my mom. Like, I don't ever just make eye contact. I have horrible eye contact. I don't know why. But, so I looked at him, like, dead in his eyes. And I was like, you never dealt with somebody who has anxiety, obviously, have you? And he handed me my stuff. And he was like, have a good day. Be careful. Get home safe to your dogs. And he said it kind of sarcastic, and I just looked at it like he was calling me out because I have dogs and not children, is what it felt like. It felt like an attack to me, is what it felt like. He's like, well, get home safe to your dogs. And I was like, I looked at him and I was like, fuck you. No, he didn't give me a ticket. He didn't give me a ticket at all, because it was probably all on camera that I was telling him that he literally targeted me. How can you write somebody? I don't know if they can do that or not, but I mean, I could have taken that. Well, I mean, I was going over the speed limit, but I think he just sympathized with me, or whatever the word is, empathized with me, because, like, I was worked up. I know he targeted me, but, like, in the same breath, I was speeding. But at the same time, if there were other cars on the road, we would have all been going the same speed. Like, I drive with the traffic, you know what I mean? Well, don't get me wrong, yeah, I always like to be first, so I might go a little bit faster and pass everybody. But I'm still driving with traffic. It's not like there's a whole bunch of traffic back here and then I'm the only one. No, like on this highway, everybody does 85, 90 miles per hour. That's just what it is. I mean, and if you don't, then yeah, that's what I think too. That would have been, but see, I'm not into all of that. Forget about all of that. Thank you for the Rosa and thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Sorry, it takes me forever to tell a story, but that's the story. But I don't know. I just felt like, and I haven't been pulled over since then, but I feel like he really got me. Like he really, like I made him think is what I feel like. I made him think about what he was doing, it felt like. And then I had to sit there. I said, you can go ahead and go. I'm going to have to sit here and get myself together before I can drive anywhere. Like, you're not just going to... I was literally like, you know, being ridiculous. I was really being ridiculous. But it's just, it's not like I was faking. It's just, it happened. I couldn't control myself. Like, I had no control over my emotions. I still don't. And I don't have any fear to admit that. I know that. But it doesn't mean that you take advantage of people like that.
This is probably around 2015 based on what she came with. These are all cotton, guys.
This is just too cold. What is the issue? Now my fire's too cold.
I'll cover it till it's
I hate
finished.
going with this.
It's a good color though.
It's a constant.
Little pink
Too
dots.
cold, too hot. Too cold, too hot. Too cold, too hot.
Alright, this one should be popular, I hope.
Thanks for all the likes, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning.
Each butterfly has a pattern in it. I'm going to run it as a yard for 12 first. I do have yardage. Anybody want a yard for 12?
Thank you. Love you. And thank you, Henry, for the roses.
Popular.
Thank you.
We'll do a $7 half now.
What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. It's late.
Get your sticker out of camera. Now we'll run a half yard for the half yard people. Half yard running.
Tap that screen. Make sure you guys go grab a spot
Half yard running.
over on the gram. I'm going to upload some stuff today.
A brown background for butterflies. They're just so fun. Thank you. Now this looks like a free spirit, but it's not. I thought it was. It is that Anna Davis. I sold some this weekend. I'm not familiar. I didn't look it up yet. Meadow's Tail. It's gorgeous. I'm going to do, it is a butterfly. I'm going to do a $12 full yard first, and then I'll run the half. If you want the full for 12, it's running. And then when we get to, did I say, on the giveaway, we're at 16, I forgot now. Did you hear what I said, Cam? I don't remember. Now I'm running a half of this, and then I'll run a fat if somebody just wants a pretty fat. So pretty. Look at those colors.
I don't know what she said. Been 20 sold.
Butterflies. So pretty.
Charlie! Thank you for
Where'd that book come from?
subscribing. Stop
All right, I'm gonna run
spamming.
a
Like,
fat
what are
quarter
you
in case somebody
doing?
that has finished their shipping to free and wants a fat quarter. It's running. Those are butterflies.
Oh my fucking
Thank you.
god.
When I first started, I had a lot of fat quarter fans, and it's kind of evolved into half and full yards now. Thank you.
Sometimes I do, but I don't feel like it's that bad right now. Do you think it's that bad right now?
We're going to run fat quarters for a few minutes. I'm going to lower the time. Can you turn the heat down, Scott? I forgot to turn it down. I'm like sweating in here. I have to unpin it to change the time. We'll do 10 seconds for the fat quarters. But I don't have sudden death on for people that are multitasking. I took that off last week as an experiment. I think it helped a little bit. The bunnies are here.
What? I'm lost. Let's see, what is the pro? Oh, 9 spots left for 35% off. 9 spots left over on the gram. Can you see my pillows? Oh yeah, I made those. Oh, same thing as every day for these dogs. Ground turkey. And,
You're gonna do that now. You've got the Camelot.
I gotta get dishes loaded up. I gotta make.
Chooses their fat quarter. And that is running. Choose a fat quarter, mini, or the crown.
We've been up since 5:30, and I'm late with their breakfast. But that's we went out to Dunkin' Donuts, and that's why I'm late. I laid in bed until about 6:30. After I let them out, I should have started a fire, but I didn't because I wanted to go to Dunkin', and then I don't like to leave if I have a fire. Well, I mean, I do, but I prefer not to leave if I start a fire.
Thank you. Are you new, Lisa? You are. I'm going to run, well, no, you have shopped with me. I'm going to run one more in case you want a half yard. That quarter running. You'll have 2 tags, 1 cut.
Dun 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 dun. I think I'm gonna curl my hair. I have to get started with this lingerie stuff. My organizers come today. I'm so excited. So excited. So excited. I am so excited to just make something different in the back room. Try something different. You know, try something new. Maybe it might work. How do you know if you don't try? If it don't work, I'll return them. But they're like these little hangers that are, there's like 10 spots to hang stuff on one hanger. That's like amazing. That saves space. And for lingerie, that's perfect because it's not like it's some big bulky thing, you know? It's just little lacy outfits. I can just simply hook the panty and the top on one hook and have... Oh, I'm so excited.
Then I need to crack the door because it's so warm in here. I'm going to do arrows so cut it. So you'll have 2 tags letting you know it's 2 purchases, 1 cut.
Phew, this food's stinky today. Extra fishy smell. We can eat a breakfast. We can eat breakfast now. Breakfast.
I woke up this morning. Were you here at the beginning of the show? Because I have a nice big stack I can show you as well. Since Easter is very close, you can have a half yard of this to 3 guys. A half yard. We'll wait for next year. I know it's too late. Half yard.
My little baby girls.
Thank you.
Alright guys, I think I want to hop off of here.
We're on the other half yard now.
I want to curl my hair and
Half yard for 3 on the Easter.
ugh.
Vintage Easter, or almost vintage. It is an older one.
Ouch.
Anybody want this half yard for 3? Half yard for 3. It goes with some stuff people got over the weekend. It matches another one that I sold out of. Thank you, KG. Half yard
I
running.
hate brushing
Half yard.
my hair. Alright,
This
we're not
is
brushing
back
any more
quarter.
than that.
Thank you. And we're almost at 30 for the buyer's giving. Did I write
I've
back
had enough
quarter on
of you
there?
doing
No,
that.
okay.
Your poor little
There
feet
it is.
hurt. Don't do that to them.
Bluetooth mode.
What else can I do for 3?
Coco?
I can do these 2.
Coco.
$3 half yard. $3 half yard. Thank you.
I need eyelash glue.
I wrote Barb again instead of Rocco. See, that messes me up when I do that. There you go. Half yard on the baby fabric. Henry Glass. Half yard, $3.
You're gonna eat your breakfast
Very
now?
pretty. Thank you, Susan.
Susan.
Susan with the choo-choo. We got a lot of Susans.
Eyelash glue. Yeah, I need to get some eyelash glue. I don't think... Who is that? Wow, thank you.
Have you been here?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, that was loud. Artists. This is... Well, this might not be that bad.
I have to do this as a fat quarter, because if you know, you know.
This isn't that bad, actually. That might work.
Spirit dance move. $3
Let's see how tacky I can get it.
Thank you. This one's really pretty, and it's like that Barbie pink trending right now. Thank you.
This smells horrible. Smells like burnt hair. Oh my little bear.
We have 30 in. Let's see. One more.
A little bear. A little bear.
Fat quarter is gray and black. Scissors.
Thank you for the heart, me.
Thank you.
He's stopped. We're not listening to that.
And real quick, I'm gonna run the other fat. The other fat. Jig likes it. Jules likes it too. Thank you.
Thank you for the heart, me.
But I have to
Let's
write
hit this
check on
goal.
the tag. Alright, there you go. Alright, let's do the bars giving. Let's move those parts so I don't output it. There we go. So I have one package that was missing something, and the video receipt was broken on the weekend out of, I think, 70 shipments. You should have seen their face when I showed up at the post office yesterday. It was a new bar